Hi, this is Dan with Hiking the Ozarks, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Odin Series Extreme Baselayer shirt from Helly Hansen. When I first got this from Helly Hansen, was asked to review, I have to admit, I looked at it and I thought, it's a little different. I mean, it looks a little 70s disco kind of. But once I read about it and once I used it, it really won me over. Here's a couple of the reasons why. Number one, the neck on this is probably the highest neck I've ever had on a base layer. It goes up extremely high, goes up so it can keep all the wind out. It's got the full zip so you can vent, but you can also roll the top of the neck down almost like a turtleneck, in like a dress attire, so you can have it go either higher or lower, which is really a cool feature. If you're in the mountains, you're in extreme cold, it'll keep the cold away from you. Team this up with a balaclava and you can really have some great protection. The second feature, which is always a feature that I love, is the thumb loops. This keeps the shirt sleeve all the way up underneath your gloves, underneath your mitts, keeps that gap from forming in between there, keeps the cold and the wind from getting out. It's a great little extra piece. The rear of the shirt, it's got kind of a drop back, so it comes down really low, so it fits into your pants all the way in the back, doesn't slide out if you're bending over, if you're crawling, if you're ice axing, you're rappelling, you're jumaring, whatever you're doing, it keeps it in, keeps the cold out again. But obviously the real key feature to this is the way the shirt looks. It's got like this mesh type of front and also in the back. And then you can see the sleeves, the back of the neck, the bottom of the back, and the bottom around is all merino wool. The actual fabric, there's actually 5 different fabrics inside this shirt. And what Helly Hansen has done is they've tried to use a synthetic fabric, mend that with a merino wool fabric to get the best of both worlds. The merino wool on the outside keeps you really warm, helps pull moisture away. Even if it gets wet, it still keeps you warm, and obviously it doesn't stink. The synthetic fabric keeps you dry, it pulls everything away from your skin, and they've added these mesh areas in the stomach and in the back because those are the areas that you're normally going to be sweating. You're carrying a pack, you're working really hard, those are the areas that are going to get sweaty. So it keeps you dry, plus keeps you warm. Again, the fashion statement, I was a little kind of caught off guard by, but once I used this, I was totally overwhelmed by it. I just came back from a 6,000 meter peak in Peru where we used this in 20 below temperatures. Just fantastic piece, excellent piece. So if you're looking for a base layer, definitely consider the Helly Hansen Odin Series base layer. Again, get past the fashion statement. It's not about what you look like, it's about how you feel out on the trail.